Hi, it's Lonnie. Welcome back to Grace Blossoms for You. So today I want to put together this journal that I started with you, and it is based on the free kit that I made, the small kit called God is Great, and I put in as many pages as I thought I would want, and I did have some freebies that I had already printed out. This one jumps out at me, and it is from Susan at I Totally Love It. Some of the other ones were from Creative Fabrica. That's a website, creativefabrica.com. And so I have quite a few. I have, I think, 10 in total. So what I want to do is, I've shown you how I sew in signatures before, so I don't really want to redo the whole thing. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and do the sewing in part, and then we'll decorate a little bit together after it's sewn in. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so it's all sewn in, and I did get out a couple of charms. And so I'm going to put those in next. I have picked two. One because this is a journal about God being great. And part of what makes God great is his plan of salvation. And his plan was, well, still is because it's ongoing. The plan was for Jesus to come, Jesus his son, to come and die on the cross for mankind, that we could be forgiven if we trust the fact that he died for our sins, paying for them, because the penalty for sin is death. And so if he hadn't paid it for us, we would still be owing that debt. And so if you receive Jesus as your Savior, then you will be saved, and he will take the penalty for you. And then you can live forever with him after he comes for us. And that could be any time. So anyways, in a nutshell, that's what this journal is about. And another thing that this journal is about is the hymn or music. And my friend Peg is kind enough to have sung the song that I read to you the other day about, let me see, what was it again? Give Me Jesus. She sang the song for me, and I'm going to play it at some point while I continue to decorate. Just know that this hymn came as a result of me looking for the other song, How Great Thou Art, which I could not find because it was not in the hymnal, for one thing, but it was also still copyright protected, which is weird because I see it everywhere. So I don't know how. I guess people are just being brave and using what they want, but I am not going to do that. So I was looking for it, and then I came across this hymn, which I really like. So Peg is lending her voice to me so that you can enjoy it. And Peg was planning to make a journal of this one as well with a different song. And I thought it would be great if y'all could see the different takes of the same starter journal. Hers will end up completely different, I'm sure. So keep an eye on her channel. I will link it in the description box. All right, so there's the two charms. And now we can fill it up and decorate it. I'm not sure if I'm going to put anything else on the front cover, unless it's in the, unless I find something in the embellishments. So we'll have a look. Alright, that's the floating pocket, that's right. Floating envelope, rather. I thought for a second I had forgotten to put it in the journal, but I did not. And yeah, so I did ink the things that I wanted inked, and I used blue and purple just because spring. And I put too much glue up top here. Don't want any up top. Just glue that shut there. And then we could put something here so that it would stay closed. So let me have a look to see what we all have here for embellishments. It could be one of these little tags. It could be this butterfly. I kind of had to bring all my stuff down because otherwise it would be falling off my desk. Or it could be, no, that's a little too big. I think I like the butterfly. And then if we, well, you can choose something else if you'd like. I think I'm going to go with the butterfly in that position and then just glue it down on the bottom half here. Maybe like so. Like that, and then it can slip behind there and stay closed. Then I was thinking we could make a hidden paper clip. And I was thinking I would like to make it out of this paper here. And I need my 2-inch punch, I think. For the front, I think I want, I was going to say that butterfly right there. And I'm going to slip it in there. Okay, so we'll do it that way. I was hoping for a smaller paper clip. It could be small, it could be larger. I just don't want to use the really shiny one because that can be used when I cannot see the paper clip. I mean, I want to keep the shiny ones for when they are exposed and not being covered up. So I'm going to do that, but it's very flimsy. So I think what I'm going to do also is take some thicker paper and make 2 more circles. Okay. This will give it just a little bit more stability. Okay, I'll put this away. I'll use this one. I put the large piece to the back, and I'll do it like so. So it's right side up no matter which direction. Then I put the small piece to the inside. And then I'm going to just squirt some hot glue on there. And that will come to the outside. So I left a little bit of the paper clip out in case I want to put a dangle on there or something. All right. So then I'm going to just kind of fill the gaps again with glue so that it becomes solid and it doesn't open. Because we want that to stay stuck now. Yeah, so how are you doing today? Some more people have got the journal, which is so cool. Thank you to everyone who has supported my endeavors. It means a lot. I went through some discouragement as I was creating this, and it means a lot that the Lord sent people to lift me up in that way. So thank you. I do appreciate that. And I think I'm going to ink this with a dark blue. Using different inks is fun. I don't always think of it, but with spring on the horizon, I'm all into the bright colors. So there's that. Okay, so there is our paper clip, altered paper clip, I guess. And so this can be attached there, it can be put here. Doesn't really matter, it just depends on what page you would like it on. So I would suggest one of the sturdier pages. So probably something that has 2 layers. And there's quite a few of them. Don't really want to put it on the church though. I don't really want to put it in the middle. The middle always fills up so fast. How about this page? Have to slide it on there. This way, and then whoever can still write on the spot in the back here. Okay, that's one thing. Then I think I want the this is also supposed to be a pocket that is, how did I want to do that? I had a plan. Was it a flip-up pocket? I think it is. It can either be a floating pocket or it can be a flip-up pocket. And I'm seeing some things that need glue here as well. And because I didn't finish sewing it, I have to glue it. So somehow I have to put a hinge on here. I think it would be nice if it was at the front. Do I want it there? So it goes with that page there. I was just thinking of putting some trim or something there so that it would flip up. The trim would be half connected and half not. And of course I don't have any lace that is that color. This one might work. Kind of blends in with the background, but it at least would be able to be folded in half. Go with this one. So we'll glue half the lace onto the pocket and then the other half onto the inside. Okay. I don't want to get hot glue on the journal just in case I miss. And then I'm just gonna trim it down. Okay. And then I'm going to put hot glue on the lace in the back. It's crocheted lace, so it's a little sturdier than regular lace. That should work. Kind of feel like it could use a little more decoration, but what happened? Maybe not hot enough. Hopefully it stays on there. If not, I don't know what I will have to do. I guess I could have sewn it if I had known I was going to do that. But I did leave some room. So let's put something in the pocket. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Okay, so that's one thing. We could also put one of these little tags on here, because that's the actual verse. Maybe we could put it up there. I'm using hot glue in case the fabric turns out to be problematic. I'll have to put it down some. Shoot. That's how quick that is. Okay, I wasn't thinking of folding it. It still works though. The fold line could actually be at the bottom. Why don't I just do that? Because the song ends here, so there we go. That way the label won't be in the way. Okay, let's continue. We have some more pockets. We have lots of tags and we have lots of word strips. I was thinking with the word strips, it might be fun to do like a page edge. And I did ink them up before, so he takes away my sin, he'll take me home. Then sings my soul, which, yes, it's from that great hymn. My Savior and my God. Maybe not put those quite so close together. Awesome wonder. He spared not his son. Joy fills my heart. Joy unspeakable. Shouts of acclamation. I bow before him. Humble adoration. I'm just going to try and make it a little more flowing. When Christ shall come, he'll take me home. Thy power displayed. In awesome wonder. How great thou art. Okay, I think I took that out and replaced it with something. When I printed it, I hadn't finished designing it, so I'm not going to use this because I don't think you have that one. That may be it for the words. I think it would look better over here. If I even want it there. Now all of a sudden I don't think I'm going to like that, so okay, we won't put that on there like that. What have we got here? I like to put pockets where there's already something on the page. That way it doesn't take away journaling space. So how many pages are we in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We could put another pocket here. Don't really like either of those spots. Either of those pockets on that spot. How about the bunny over here? Yeah, I like that. Lots of glue. This blue almost matches those flowers. Not quite. Sometimes I do like to have lace showing at the bottom, so maybe I'll do that. Nice. Okay. And we can put this tag here. I just remembered I got these paper clips. I think I want to put that somewhere. I think that's known as the Tree of Life. Okay, anyway, so that is looking at this paper clip. It's a cross. I'll put that in there somewhere. Why not? Right here. And I need something for the top of this.
Take the world, but give me Jesus. All its joys are but a name, but his love abideth ever through eternal years the same. Oh, the height and depth of mercy, oh, the length and breadth of love, oh, the fullness of redemption, pledge of endless life above. Take the world, but give me Jesus, sweetest comfort of my soul. With my Savior watching o'er me, I can sing though billows roll. Oh, the height and depth of mercy, oh, the length and breadth of love, oh, the fullness of redemption, pledge of endless life above.
I was just thinking, I haven't used these yet, but wouldn't they be fun? They could be written over. Where do we want it? I'm right-handed, so I tend to want to write on this page. So maybe I'll put it over here. And the green. Here's one, Shabby Shutters. That should work nicely. Okay. Then we will go for the purple. Something like that. Okay. That's one page. Gotta let the glue dry there. We could do something on one of those pages. Green and brown looks really nice together, I find. Let's go on that side. Kind of cool. I think it could be darker. Okay, I like that. Looks kind of like moss a little bit, doesn't it? Let's see what else. So I have some other things that have been fussy cut, and I have some other things that I've recently made on my channel. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe pull in some of these. I love lace in my journals now. How about I put this right there? Wow. Second guessing my choice. Smile. That one says Dare to Dream. It's gotta be this one because it reminds me of that verse, taste and see that the Lord is good. Need the black showing, I think. There we go. All right, let's see how thick this is looking. Not too bad. I think we could still stick some more things in here. It's a journaling card. It's a little tag. Gonna put this flat back pearl on here. And I should close these inks. I feel like we could use some more pockets because we have lots of things that we could stick in here yet. Okay, I'm not gonna make a pocket just yet, but I was thinking of making one of those faux envelopes. I think just half. And it's not super straight. So now that I've cut it in half, I have to cut off the border. Okay, so like this, like this, and like this. And then just kind of round the flap. There's other ways to make them too. And too, there's going to be lots of room yet for decorating after we're done our part. So I was thinking we could put some of the leftover embellishments in the envelope that we put in the back there. And I was thinking this could go here, like so. And then we haven't done any page edges yet. That one might work because it's got the paper flowers, and I think that would work. How about right there, and then they could still write. All right, what else? Do we need more pockets? Yeah, we could use these little tags as sort of a belly band. Just wondering if I should put any lace on them. I have some more of these glue dots that I painted gold. That would work. Just have to make sure I don't burn myself. Ah, so dropped. Okay, stuck on my finger now. Okay, that's one. I think I have a love-hate relationship with hot glue. Let's try this way. Okay. What I want to do is put them on the page somehow. Could make this a bit of a tuck. I was thinking belly band, but I don't really like how that looks. I think they would look better spaced like this. And then just at the bottom. And then overlapping. And then we could put something in there. Okay. What else? We haven't done a page edge yet. There's actually quite a bit more room in here if you look at it. Okay. I think I decided with some of the leftover blank pages we could put just little word sentiments in there. So what do we have? We have these tags and this. This could actually make a small pocket. All of those could have. Okay, these I think would be good for small pockets. Or tuck spots. And then I have those. I think I'm going to do the, still thinking belly band, but that could just be another tuck spot or two. And I have a sticker. So yeah, it's just a matter of hunting in your stash to see what would all go. Alright, first I want to see where my empty pages are. Okay, looks like we have quite a few at the front. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to do this. Glue this one at the bottom, glue this one at the top, and then something can be stuck in there, like a belly band. Then we just have to find something to stick in there. What about this? That'll work. Okay. Yeah, there's so many empty spots here yet. Okay. I think this sticker could go here. Okay. Then I think we need to go for our stash of butterflies. Little tiny butterflies. I like butterflies, I just don't necessarily like things attached onto the butterfly. But hey, I'm sure some people like that, and that's fine. Just a little bit of glue. And then put it on the light part to give it some contrast. Just because we want it to know that we've been there. Okay. Keep in mind there are so many things we could do yet, but at the same time, it's already quite large, like thick, especially where we've added paper clips and like thicker elements. The middle I like to leave kind of empty. For the envelope. Uh-oh. Don't tell me. Okay, good. Okay, so I found something we could put in here. It's note paper with some butterflies on it. And it happens to coincide with our color theme. There's that. And then I picked this one because it reminded me of the verse, your name is like honey. And so I thought we could put this in here somewhere. Oh yeah, we were going to put these on the empty pages. So we still have a few things that we can do. Well, lots of things we can do. Just how full do we want this? Okay. How about that? Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised, and his greatness is unsearchable. This could be a side pocket. Let's do that. Don't really want to take anything out of there. I'll just make it very small. Believe. We could put a few small tags in there. Like that. I just don't want to glue them in. Okay, what else? Still need something more in the front, I think. We could put this in here. Although I did think it looked particularly nice on that one. Oh, I do kind of like that there. I'm going to do that. And then put it right on the edge. Like so. It looks almost like silver on that ribbon there. Okay, let's see what else. Where did I put that other side pocket? Okay, in the middle-ish. So we could put another one here. Don't really want to put it there though. This is the longest video I think I have ever made, and I'm getting kind of tired. My creative juices are kind of coming to an end. We also have quite a few empty spots back here. So maybe it's okay that there's empty spots. I like it. I think it's quite pretty. Got some cool things in there. Don't have any really dangles in here yet though. But we don't have to put dangles in everything. Just thinking what we could do with these. Could put something here. Well, I think I'm going to put this in here for now. Okay, let's go through and find all the extremely empty ones. Some we'll put at the bottom. And two, I have this. He is risen. That'd be perfect. And it's yet another paper clip. But hey, when it fits, it fits. I think I like it better over here. Okay, where were we? Filling in sentiment pages. Joy fills my heart when Christ shall come. That will be so cool. Can't even tell you. Let's do Psalm 145 on this page. Maybe the person will want to write it out. I could put lace on some of them, but I think we're kind of getting a little bit on the bulky side as it is, so he'll take me home. Yes, he will. He promised, and he always keeps his promises. Gotta put it in different places sometimes. Thy power displayed in the church. The people who are his church, and he displays his power in his people. Okay, one more little pocket. Okay, what to put in that one? Just saw this on my desk. It says adopted. And that's what we are. I don't know if you can even see that. It's very subtle. So if you put less papers in your journal, your embellishments should go further. And two, you might have more hanging around that fit. Set free to serve the living Christ. Perfect. Okay. What about the very back? How about a tuck spot? Right there. Then we just need something to go in the tuck spot. I made some stamps a while back. Jesus, the anchor of my soul. Amazing grace. What else? The greatest of these is love. Maybe these could be a page edge somewhere instead. A bunch of these are spring too. Let's see. Could do the blue one. These are printed on sticker paper or label paper. Daffodils. Yeah, we'll do a page edge. Sorry, that took a while to decide. I think I had decided, but I wasn't sure if it was gonna work. It amazes me how many times I find what I need like right beside me. I just don't tend to look there very often. Just wondering about my spacing. I'll put this in the background, I guess. My throat is really dry, so I'm probably gonna have to finish this up. Like so. Alright, so that's basically that journal, and it is now pretty much done. Don't think I need to add anything unless I really want to, but I think it's okay. I mean, I would like it if somebody gave it to me. So there we go. God is great. Is that a good way to share the gospel? I think it might be. I might show this to some people and see what they think of it, and at least that will introduce them if they haven't been introduced yet. I think I left something here that we needed to fill. This is a freebie from R.T. Mays on her Ko-fi page. I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to call that done. Okay, so thank you to those who encouraged me and followed along. Thank you for those who actually downloaded the kit. Hope it blessed you. And I heard some of you are making them for gifts for others, so I pray that the people that you give them to will be blessed as well. And we will see you again next time. Bye for now.